Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, igama lami Dingozinhle, and thank you so much for tuning in. Please do hit the subscribe button and the like button. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much guys for coming back. In today's video, I'm talking all things money once again, but I'm focusing on salary expectations in the UK, specifically England. And I'm looking into the role of being an assistant manager, audit senior, or senior associate, which is the role that you would generally move into as soon as you qualify. And I'm going to be looking into 3 different cities here in UK, which is London, Birmingham, and Manchester. London is the largest city, followed by Birmingham, the second largest city, and then Manchester. There are other cities that you can move into, but I'll just look into these 3. And what you can do is you can look into the city that you are moving into. If it's closer to London, then you would sort of expect something closer to the London salary, same as Birmingham and Manchester. So let's get into the figures. Firstly, these are averages, right? And so I haven't been here for quite long. I've only been here for 18 months. So this information, I've asked people that I know, like I was sort of asking people from different firms to just tell me like what they think is the range. And also I based it on what I was initially offered based in 2021. So in 2021, I was offered I was given options for 4 different cities. So I looked into that because then they told me like how much would be in each city. And then also in 2021, I interviewed for another firm, which is not a big 4 firm, and they told me as well how much it would be. So I also used that information. So I haven't been here too long to have a lot of people confirm this information with me, but I do believe that the people that I spoke to as well from different firms sort of gave me like a confidence to what I was thinking. I've also looked into online jobs as well. You can go to Glassdoor as well, where you want to see the ranges of salary for different firms and different cities. Okay, so London, number 1. London, you can expect to be paid between £54,000 a year to £60,000 a year. And if you move to Birmingham, you can expect to be paid between £44,000 a year to £49,000 a year. And then Manchester, you can expect between £42,000 a year to £46,000 a year. So you will notice that there is a huge difference between Manchester and London, for example. And that is because of the cost of living in each city. It is quite expensive to live in London, and so you would be expected to be paid more than someone who is in Birmingham or in Manchester, though you're doing the same thing, but it's quite pricey to be in London. So when I first moved here, I was in Milton Keynes, right, a very small city which is just outside London. And my salary there was definitely more than the Birmingham salary. It was leaning towards the London salary, but it was still less than the London salary. So when I moved, the reason I chose Milton Keynes was because of money, really. Like I said in my previous video, I love money. So I was offered I was given 4 options, and I chose that one because it was paying higher than the other 3 cities that they'd given me. And I was like, okay, I'll go with this. And also because now I've always wanted to move to London, really, than any other city. And when I didn't get into London, I'll tell you why I didn't get to London, another story. But when I didn't get into London, so I was like, okay, I'll take anything because anyway, the other cities I was never interested in. So that's why I chose Milton Keynes. But then I was depressed in Milton Keynes, so I left. Now I live in Birmingham, and I like it here so far. But now I work in London. As from July, I work in London, and I'm still in assurance, but digital audit. and I'm still in the senior associate assistant manager role, but different department within assurance. So the salary expectation is still in the same range of between 54 to 60k. But what I would say is, if you do interview for different firms and they tell you how much they're offering, there's a lot to look into other than the salary, honestly. Okay, at least that's what I've learned now. But it is expensive to live in UK, so obviously you'd want to take the higher paying salary company, but just look into what else do they offer, right? I feel like that's very important, especially when you move to a different country where you do not have a family, you do not have friends, you do not have anyone to lean to when things don't go well. So it's important that you don't just look into the salary, look at what other perks are the firm offering, for you. So I'm quite happy where I am, and I honestly don't see myself moving in the next 12 months or 18 months. So yeah, that's the salary expectation. Also, you can move to other parts of UK, like you can go to Scotland, you can go to Wales, you can do Northern Ireland. I feel like England is the most popular, and like I said, the further you are from London, the lesser you are paid and the lesser is the cost of living, right? But yeah, you can move to these other places: Wales, Northern Ireland, Scotland. I personally don't know anyone in those areas. I met one lady who is in Scotland a couple of weeks ago, but we didn't have a lot of conversations. But so I don't really know a lot of people in these other areas. I feel like a lot of people tend to move to England than these other three parts of the UK. So yeah, that's the money. The firms do pay bonuses, but it's at their discretion again. Increases, you can expect the cost of living increase. I'm gonna say cost of living increase, maybe performance based, I don't know, but cost of living increase. And overtime, not all firms pay overtime. Some firms say that the overtime is already incorporated into your salary as an audit senior, so no overtime for you. But other firms do offer overtime. So the firms that I know that do pay overtime, their base salary is definitely lower, like it's on the lower side of, so for example, in London, I said 54 to 60. Those firms pay maybe 54, even less than 54,000 pounds a year. And the people that work for the firm they claim overtime if they work overtime. But as you know, it's not always busy in audit. We've got a busy season, and then we've got a season where things are normal. So you're not always going to be claiming overtime to maybe try and be in the same level as those people that work for the firms that say they already incorporate overtime. But I don't know, it's up to you what you choose. Well, that's all from my side today. Thank you so much for watching this video until this point. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video.